It was just another dusty afternoon in the small village of Laura, where 17-year-old Armin spent most of his time under the scorching sun, fixing old motorbikes to support his sick mother and younger siblings. He had a gift, not taught in any school, but a natural intuition for machines. People in the village said he could bring anything with a motor back to life. But even with his talent, Armin barely made enough to buy food. That day, the ground rumbled strangely. Everyone looked up. A sleek black helicopter, foreign to their skies, hovered awkwardly before making a shaky, forced landing on the empty school field. Smoke rose from the tail rotor. The village ran to see what had happened. Out stepped a man in a crisp suit, CEO Zayan Malik, a tech billionaire known for his cold demeanor and fortune built on innovation. He had been en route to an urgent offshore meeting when his private chopper malfunctioned mid-air. The pilot scrambled, looking frustrated. "We need a mechanic. Anyone?" Zayan asked sharply, scanning the stunned crowd. No one moved. Who in this dusty village could fix a multi-million-dollar helicopter? Then came a quiet voice. "Maybe I can try." It was Armin, wiping grease from his hands on his shirt. The pilot sneered. "Kid, this isn't a bicycle." But Zayan raised his hand, curious. Let him look. Armin climbed up slowly, studying the engine with quiet confidence. His hands moved carefully, tracing wires and bolts. He didn't talk, just listened to the hum of the machine, feeling its heartbeat. In less than 15 minutes, he found the problem: a loose stabilizer cable and a cracked coolant line. Using old tools from his pouch and a bit of wire from his moped, Armin tightened the cable, made a temporary seal, and signaled the pilot to test it. The engine purred back to life. The crowd cheered. Zayan stood in silent awe. This poor teenager had just saved a billionaire's life in a multi-million-dollar deal. He walked up to Arman and asked, "Where did you learn to do that?" Arman shrugged. "Just figured it out. I fix things. It's what I do." Without hesitation, Zayan pulled out his phone, made a call, then turned to Armin. "You just earned yourself a trip to my private island, and maybe a future you never dreamed of. I want you to work with my engineers." Tears welled in Armin's eyes. "But I have my mother, my family." "They're coming too," Zayan replied gently. "Pack your things. Your life just changed." That evening, the helicopter lifted again, but this time, Arman was inside, looking down at the same dusty ground he'd spent his life working on. For the first time, he was flying toward a future filled with hope. Sometimes all it takes is one moment, one act of courage to rewrite a lifetime of struggle.